All right. Jonan is here. Sorry for all the mess with the technology today. I had it set up a week ago, and I started it up, and I have a yoga computer, and it used there's a camera like on the flat top of the laptop, and it was using that, so it was pointing at the ceiling. It's been a mess, but we're here, and I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, so you guys can just enjoy some Radiohead. We're just gonna kind of hang out and relax, and we'll figure this out together. Never a dull moment with technology, right? Even though people do YouTube for a living. But, oh well, we'll make the best of it here. All right, Elise is here. Jonan is here. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to give this live stream thing a shot. Peyton's here. Finally have the right link up and running. And you can see me, not my ceiling. That's helpful. All right. So for everyone that's here right now, it looks like there's about 8 people watching. I'm going to wait about 5 more minutes to get started, so you guys can just relax. We haven't been on a live stream yet. It hasn't had some difficulty. Yeah, and and I'm pretty young, and this stuff is a little foreign to me too. Lena's here. Julia Rhodes is here. Yeah, I appreciate you guys and your grace and your flexibility, because yeah, we're all trying to make this work, right? We're all in this together. You have to remember that. So, but here we are. Have another tune going before we get started. Let's see, what can we listen to? Lots of fun stuff. All right. We might as well listen to some of our video game theme music that we're going to play. Looks like Riley's in here. Riley Martin. Yes, this is Riley, yes. All right. Cool. So if you're just joining us, there's about 8 people in here right now. It looks like that's what my screen is showing. 9 people now. So I'm going to give people a little bit more time to jump in, especially since this is the 3rd link for this live stream that I've sent out. Hopefully it works. And I'm thinking I'm going to do this once a week. And we'll kind of we'll gather some feedback from you guys and see where we're at. And yeah, go from there. I know, talking about Zoom just for a quick minute, I know that Zoom times have been challenging to make work. So I'm going to try to have some different times available. My name is Bob. No, your name is Riley. Hi, Elise. Hi, Kylie. Yeah, so anyway, back to the Zooming. I'm going to try to get a different time for each building, and the live stream could be a different time. But we'll kind of take it in stride and see what we do. So about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to get started. In the meantime, if you're here and you're waiting and you're just kind of hanging out, what you can do is, and I can't screen share in this stream, unfortunately, I don't have the software to do so, but what you can do is go over to the BT Specials page. I'll link it here in the chat. So you can head there, click on that, and then that'll take you. Obviously, you guys are already here in the YouTube stream, but the warm-up is right here. I'll post that for you. And I think on YouTube you can post it in comments, so I'll have to do that for next time. But anyway, there's the warm-ups. And then, let's see, here is rather the band music that we're going to be working on today. So there's that. Okay. Okay. All right. So all the links that you need are right there. Cool. Hey, Madison Pop is here. How's it going? All right, about one more minute, and we're going to get rolling here. Good, Madison. I'm glad to hear that. All right, at 1:05, we'll get rolling, so I'm just keeping an eye on the clock here. We've got about 14 people in here. Almost have a whole band. Basically, have a whole band right here. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Which warm-up are we going to start with? I'll start all together with everyone at 1:05, Peyton. I'll tell you everything we're going to do. Everyone will be in the know, and we'll try this all together. All right, the clock is showing 1:05. Let's get this thing started. So welcome to this first live stream for CV Elementary Band. I'm glad that you guys could join us. And for those that can't join us that are watching this after the stream is over, I hope you enjoy following along with this too. I'm going to post these after we're done streaming, so you'll be able to check them out. So even if you missed our stream live, you can always check it out and have your own little band rehearsal following along with me at your leisure, meaning whenever it works for you, whenever it's convenient. Okay, so in the chat, if you didn't go to those links already, obviously you have the YouTube link. You're here with me. If you click on that first link, that's our Google site that I'm using for all three of my schools, Brownstown, Fritz, and Smoketown, for all of our materials. So if you want to check out the website for the Flipgrid for this week, you're welcome to do so. The other two links have the warm-up, which is the first link, and then the second link below that is the video game songs that we're going to try. So this is something new. I know a lot of kids like playing video games, obviously with, just a little bit of time, right? Not spending too much time on those video games, but there's a lot of really fun music out there in video games, and I like to play some games sometimes too. And I always think, wow, that'd be really cool if we could play that together as a band. And so now we have the opportunity to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our warm-ups. Now make sure you select the right warm-up for your instrument because they're all a little different. For the warm-ups today, we are using the 4th grade warm-ups that I wrote for the spring, just because we're going to have 4th graders, 5th graders, and 6th graders in here. I want everyone to feel comfortable with this and have fun playing. So we're going to get started with the warm-ups. I'm going to start with number 1. We're going to treat this as a normal band rehearsal. Obviously, there's not going to be a bunch of people sitting in front of me, and you're not going to necessarily see other kids around you, but that's okay. Just play along with me. So we're going to get started with number 1. We're going to treat this as a band rehearsal. So if you're sitting in a chair, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Bring your instruments up. What I'm going to do is count you in. I'm going to be playing a flute today. And here is number 1. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Great. So that's number 1. The next warm-up that I'd like to do is number 2. Now, this is from one of our songs. Fourth grade will recognize it, but for everybody else, just follow along and do the best you can. Here we go. 1, 2, number 2, and go. Great. The last song that we're going to play from our rounds is number 5 before we get rolling on to our video game song. So here's number 5. 1, 2, number 5. Deep breath. All right, those are our warm-ups for today. Now, obviously, we said that we're going to play all of them, but if you want to try all of them, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay. All right, so I have about 19 people in here. I have one person that has tried to get in here but cannot. So let me double check here on the permissions here. I think we should be good. Otherwise, though, we got to kind of keep rolling here. Okay, so that is our warm-ups, or those are our warm-ups. Let's go on to our video game songs. So if you're not at the video game songs, make sure you click on the third link that I have posted here. That'll take you to the folder. And again, make sure you click on the right instrument for obviously your warm-up or your video game song, because we need to be able to have the right instrument selected. So I'm playing a flute today. What I'd like to do is go over 3 of these 5. They range in difficulty. Some of them are really kind of easy, and some of them are pretty difficult, and you'll need to practice them. So with that being said, I don't expect you to play these perfectly today. Just have fun with them and enjoy playing. All right, so for the first video game song, I'm going to play a little snippet of it for you, the recording, and we'll go from there, and we'll see how that works out. But anyways, the first song that I have for video game themes is from a game called Skyrim, and it's like an adventure game. Kind of think like Lord of the Rings. And so for this one, we're playing a theme that is called From Past to Present. So here's just a little snippet of it for you. You can just listen and follow along. Here comes the part we're going to be playing. All right, so there it was. So that's From Past to Present from Skyrim. So really beautiful music in that. And the gentleman that's composed for that, his name is Jeremy Soule. He's done a lot of video game music, but really, really cool textures, and he gets a whole orchestra to play that. So I thought that'd be a really nice way to start to jump into this. Okay, so a couple of things that we need to know. If you're looking at the music, I'm looking at the flute part, so obviously I don't have all the parts in front of me in terms of the score right now. What I can tell you is check your key signature first, Okay, and notice that if you're playing a flute, oboe, trombone, baritone, or mallets, the B flat and the E flat get canceled out in this one. So E natural and B natural. So some of you have learned those notes, some of you have not. I could go through and teach you all those notes right now, but what I will say is if you have your Tradition of Excellence book out, you can check the fingerings along with that. And, obviously this is the first time we're doing these songs, so don't feel like, it has to be perfect. Just do your best, and you can always go back and work on them later, okay? So a couple of rhythm things. There are dotted half notes in here. There are eighth notes or TT. So I'm just going to count through this one, and then we'll try playing it together. So here it is from the beginning. I'm going to tap my foot. 1, 2, 3. T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, ta, So this one's pretty slow. So I think this one, you guys will be in good shape to just give it a shot, sight read it. So before we play it, I like to play it along with the music because I actually was able to arrange it or, listen and take that music and kind of just put in to some software to just pull out that melody for you. It's in the same key, meaning we can play along with it and it'll sound exactly like what we hear. Lily, in terms of a percussion part, there's not a snare drum part right now. It's just mallets. Okay, so you're going to be working with the mallets. Good question. Okay, so going back to our song, here we go. I'm going to count you in, and let's try it. You can play along with me, obviously, if you want to, or if you just want to sit back and watch and observe and listen, that's fine too. 1, 2, 3. So that's our theme. That's our first theme. Let's try it with the recording. Okay, so I'm going to start it here, and then we'll give it a shot. All right. What song am I playing? I'm playing From Past to Present from Skyrim. It's the first song in the video game songs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's From Past to Present. We'll try it again too, and we'll see how we do. One moment. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. Again, I'm going to just keep playing with the recording just so we get the full sense of what it should sound like. And you can always go back and revisit the stream. I'll post it on my YouTube channel once we're done recording, okay? Here we go. Okay, so that's From Past to Present. All right, let's move on to the next song that we have. Now, it's not the next song listed. That's the Lost Woods from Zelda. We'll come back and revisit that one another time. But for today, I'm going to move on to the Tetris theme. So right now, we're going to play the Tetris theme. And I'll put that in the chat just in case either you don't hear me or for some reason forget where we're at, which is all good. So we're on the Tetris theme right now. With the Tetris theme, this one, we have no natural signs canceling out flats or sharps or anything that you have in your key signature. So let's check that out. Let's listen to it first, and then we'll play along with it. Here we go. And then it repeats. Now, that's really fast, okay? So we're going to just take it nice and easy. And, I mean, you can work on it if you want to get it up to that speed. We're bum, 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 bum. Your choice. But slow and easy. Okay? Let's take our time with this. Let's do it correctly. And that's more important than doing it fast. All right? And that's not just Tetris theme. That's any piece of music. Okay. So I'm going to work on counting the rhythm. So again, we're on the Tetris theme. You want to follow along. We have one spot in here that you might not be from. Actually, two spots, I should say, in here that are maybe unfamiliar to you. When you get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th measure, you have what's called an eighth rest on beat 1. So that throws everything off a little bit in terms of the rhythm. That's what we call syncopation, where we have an emphasis on the weak part of the beat. And basically, if you replace that eighth rest with an eighth note, it's T-ta-T, which if you're in 4th grade, you learned in the song Alabama Gal, if your music teacher taught you that. Come through, now hurry. Come through, now hurry. But we replace that first note with the rest, so it's ta-T-ta-T-T. So it's and 3, 4, and. That's the way I think of it in terms of the real counting. But if we're going to use our counting for music class, it's ta-T-ta-T-T. Okay? So here's the Tetris theme, the rhythm. I'm going to count it nice and slow. Just tap your foot. Allie, I'm glad you got in. I'm glad to see that you made it. So we're on the Tetris theme right now. Take your time. Go ahead and open up the links. And yes. So we'll get started. Just again, one more email real quick. Make sure everyone's in here. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So we're on the Tetris theme. Here we go. I'm just going to tap my foot and count along. 1, 2, and Tetris theme. Ta, T, T, 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 ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest. Ta, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, tika, T, T, ta, T, T, ta, 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 ta. Okay. So that's the Tetris theme. Let's take a look at the second line. There's 3 measures before we get to Sweden. Yes, not the country, the song from Minecraft. But when we get to the dotted quarter 8th note, it's T. Okay, could be another new rhythm for you, maybe not. But again, to go over that, so that rhythm dotted quarter note 8th note is tom T. All right. Following that is a rhythm called T tika, 1/8 note, 2 16th notes. Now, if you can't play the 2 16th notes, just play whatever your part is, bum, 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 bum. So you would play a quarter note, bum, 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 and then pick it up with the 8th notes on beat 4. So it would be tom, T, ta, T, T, ta. Don't worry about the 16th notes. It's just there because that's what's in the song. Okay? So that whole measure, at measure 23, that's the beginning of that second line of the Tetris theme. One more time, is tom, T, T, tika, T, T. Okay? So let me play it for you. And we'll go from there. I don't see that song. So again, if you're on, my printer's kind of complicated, so it sometimes doesn't print. Okay, so Allie, if you just jumped in, or anybody else jumped in, real quick, and then I'm going to go back to what we're doing. I posted some links earlier in the chat. There's 3 links. There's one to my Brownstown site, and then there's links directly to what we're playing. Allie, and anybody else who needs the music, all you need to do at this point is just click on the 3rd link. Okay? Everybody click on the 3rd link. Click on the 3rd link. I'm helping, don't worry. And here is that link again. So if you need it, let's see. Let's copy that link. Okay, here I'll get it from a different way. There is the link. Okay, so everybody click on that link if you haven't done that yet. It's going to take you to a folder. Oh, let's try that again. Okay, yes, I know. Everybody be patient. I'm doing my best here. So here's the link. Try that one. That should take you to the folder. There we go. Yep. And these links are already sent out. So again, today there might be a little wackiness, but we're going to just make do and do the best we can with it. So click on that link. Once you open the link, it's going to open a folder. Find your instrument part. Okay. Allie, you're looking for the flute part. So click on flutes, the fourth one down. Talia, you're the second one down. That's the clarinet part. Okay. You can just open it right on your computer. You shouldn't need to print it. I mean, you're more than welcome to, but that's what you're going to do. Okay. And we're on the Tetris theme right now. We're on the Tetris. Okay. So back to Tetris. So now that we're in here with the Tetris theme and I've gone through the rhythm here, I'm going to play it for you once and then we'll try it together. Nice and slow. 1 and 2, Tetris theme, and go. Rest, rest. Okay, so that's the Tetris theme. Already printed the music. Okay, great. Okay, no need to be stressed out, Talia. Just take it one thing at a time, okay? All right, let's try the Tetris theme together. We're going to go even slower. What phrase means is just go with the flow, just relax, do your best, okay? Here we go. Tetris theme, I'm going to count you in a little slower. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest. Okay. So that's the Tetris theme. And now we're going to move on. I'd like to do at least one more song. I think one more would be enough for today, and that'll give you plenty to work on. Okay? So everybody listen carefully. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on to Sweden from Minecraft. I'm glad I could pick a Minecraft song because I've heard students request in the past, can we play something from Minecraft? Well, yes, now we can. And to be honest with you, I've played Minecraft maybe twice in my life. It's not a game that I love to play, but okay, I'm gonna go a little slower for you here. Just hang in there, okay? Just follow along with what I'm saying. And so I'm glad I could find some music from Minecraft that we could all play together. This one's very relaxing, okay? So here's Sweden. I'm gonna play it. While I'm playing it, I want you to just listen, and I want you to just follow along with the music, okay? So Sweden is the next song in our list of songs to play, and it's labeled. So you're going to play the music right below where it says Sweden. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody, okay? All right, so here's Sweden. Just listen for right now.
Okay, so that's Sweden from Minecraft. You might have recognized it, maybe you didn't. That's one of the themes that's really like relaxing. So if you're stressing out right now, hopefully this helps. But again, no reason to stress out. Just relax. Okay, we're all in this together. Okay, so Lily, a PDF is a type of file. It just saves my music that I created for you guys as a picture. Okay, so everybody just needs to chill. Okay, just relax. You're going to go to the video game songs. You're going to click on that PDF. Okay, from that folder that I linked, all you need to do is find your instrument. So if you're mallets, you're going to click on the mallets part, double click, and it's going to open it. Okay? We're going to scroll down to where we see Sweden. It's going to be good. Okay. So, Ali, talking about flutes, new notes that you need to know with Sweden. Okay, we have low G, which is the same as high G, which we learned already. Instead of, it's down here. Just relax your embouchure, push your lips forward, like you're saying ooh. And then low E flat and low F, you have your left index finger down for. And then low D, no pinky, left hand. And you have all these fingers out. So again, so here's our new notes. Let's do it this way. G, okay, F, E flat, and D. Those are the notes that you need. Okay. So, Talia, or any clarinet players. In terms of new notes that you need, I know there's some lower notes. Just relax. Lower F, let me grab the clarinet. Low F looks like this. It's index, middle ring, and then this bottom key. And then G, you release your pinky. And then E is our lowest note on the clarinet. We have pinky down on our right hand, pinky down on the left. Okay, I know it's pretty low below the staff, but just do your best. Okay, play the notes you know, and just do the best you can. Okay, so I'm going to play this one on the clarinet. Here's Sweden. The rhythms are pretty easy, and we already know the rhythms from talking about from past to present with Skyrim. So let's try Minecraft. So you have a half press to start. It's 1, 2. Okay, that's Sweden. Now again, if there are new notes, like I said, we're just doing the best we can. We're
we're just trying to like get through this, and then you'll have time to go over these notes. And for next time that we meet again, you'll have the opportunity to play these songs again. Okay? And I'll leave time to answer any questions that you have when we're all done playing. This is our last song for today. Okay? So I'm going to try to play this one on my flute. So we're going to start with Sweden again. You're looking for Sweden in that video game theme. You just have to scroll down until you see it. Okay? If you've clicked on, okay, well, guys, with the comments, can we stop? Like, just relax. Okay? That's not going to help right now. So going back to our PDF here, what we're going to do is scroll down. And I know I can't show you my screen. I'm sorry, but you just have to scroll down until you see Sweden. Okay? You guys are smart kids. Just, think about what you're doing first and just try it. Do your best. And if you get frustrated, hang in there. I'll help you. Okay, so with Sweden, we have a 2-beat rest or a half rest. And then we start. So this one I'm going to play on flute this time. Here's Sweden, nice and slow. 1, 2, Sweden, go. Rest, rest. Okay, and there is Sweden from Minecraft. All right, now, at this point in time, what I'm just going to do is answer any questions that you have. I'm going to try to follow through the chat as best as I can. Okay, so trumpets have new notes. Ariana has a question. Okay, just talk to me. Where do you have a new note that you're not sure of? Ariana, if you're still here, where do you have a new note that you're not sure of? Okay, not seeing any response there. In Sweden, okay, thank you. In Sweden, in terms of the trumpet part, it's C, D, A, right? High C and high D, remember C, no fingers, D above the staff, okay. So the only note that you have above the staff that's really high is A. A is 1 and 2 still, and then G, no fingers, okay? And if you can't hit that note, I arranged this for everybody, and I didn't drop any of the notes down. You can feel free to personally play it lower, okay? And I'm going to go back and make some edits. Can I add some snare drum for next time? Sure. Yeah, I just made these for the melody. That's why I had it all for mallets or any instrument that could play a melody. Yes, I can certainly do that. So hopefully that helps Ariana with A and G. And again, guys, these fingerings are in your book at the beginning if you're ever having trouble with that. What other questions do you have? You got it. Will there be more themes? Sure. And I'll just say this because I'm like typing and talking out. I'll just say it. I'd like to put together more things for us to play each week. Now, I'm not going to overload you. Again, that's why I haven't given you guys a ton of activities because you have so much going on in your classrooms and stuff. I want this to be fun. I don't want you to be stressed out and worry and be like freaking out. Like, just do your best, okay? And have fun. We're doing this for fun. This is supposed to be fun. And I know some of these video game themes aren't super easy, but again, we just looked at them for the first time today. You'll have time to practice them and work on them. And we're not going to just do video game themes. I'm thinking we could try some movie themes too. I know people wanted to play Star Wars. I know people wanted to play Harry Potter from our Zoom chats. I know people wanted to try some different things. Elise, when I click on the link, it brings me to video game themes, but I'm not printing them out also, and the song notes are different. Yeah, so I did update that link, and I changed the video game songs. Now, some of them are the same, but I changed the music because the music that I had originally was like really hard. Like, this is easier than what it was. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this is so hard. But again, relax, one thing at a time. Remember our band music when we started that in January, and where we were at with that when we left off at school? Like, it takes time, okay? You know, so just relax. Star Wars, yes, I'm all in for Star Wars. Jelly Cartoon song, please. Yes, Elise. So I appreciate you following up on that, and I'm sorry that was different. I just went back and I decided to change it just because I wanted to make it easier to play. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you could have been looking at different music too if you had printed it off. Allison, that's possible. It got updated. It did. Yeah, I updated it. So again, I'm sorry about that. I'm learning too as we go here, and I'm doing the best I can. So I think each week that we do this, it'll get a little easier. And I'm going to have a mix of songs for both 5th and 6th graders and then 4th graders. I might even think about doing a 4th grade live stream and doing a 5th and 6th because, you know, you guys are at different points in this study of your instrument. Hold on, let me get this link for you. Yeah, so, you know, I'm trying to do the best I can here for everybody. Allison, there's the link. Try that one. That'll take you to the updated video game. Oh, that's Trumpet. I don't know why that did that. So again, I appreciate your patience because I'm learning here too. So it can be challenging. Yep, I'm posting the link. There it is, right below your comment, Allison. Yep, and it's the second one I just posted. Try that one. Okay, what other questions or what other songs would you like to play? I'm going to go back through the comments when we're done and make sure we're all in good shape. So, any other questions? We're going to be on for about probably 5 more minutes here, 1:45. That's like a normal 5th and 6th grade rehearsal, and then we're going to call it a day. Any other questions? Any other songs you want to play? Maybe we'll try Star Wars themes for next week instead of video game themes. I don't know. I'm open to whatever you guys want to do. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Jelly Cartoon Song 3. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. No further questions. Okay, so remember, I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube page. What you can do is go back and work on these songs. Take your time. You know, do the best you can. If you see a new note, check your fingerings in your book. Okay, I'm going to take your suggestions. I appreciate your feedback because that helps me help you better too. Okay, am I going to assign more on Flipgrid? Yeah, there will be an assignment each week. Yep. And I think what I'm going to look into doing too is just have a place for you to upload a performance of whatever you want too. Like, you know, not that you want to goof off and be silly and just play random notes, but like if you're like, hey, I've been working on this song and I want to show you, or you know, you could even say like in your performance, Mr. Snyder, I'm having trouble with this note, and it could be for our video game things. In fact, I think I'll do that too. I'll leave a space for you to comment and post videos and say, I'm having trouble with this. Can you help me? And then I'll be able to go over it with you. Now, like I said in my YouTube greeting video I sent a couple of weeks ago, I don't have all the instruments at home with me, unfortunately, and we're not allowed to go into school, or else I would grab all of them right now. But what I will say is I will do the best I can to help you with your instrument and what you need help with. Okay? All right. So thank you for joining us for the first live stream. I hope this was helpful. And again, hang in there. Just do the best you can. And I'll see you guys when I see you.